counter punch right up the middle. Lucky to have avoided that uppercut. The jab not finding its target. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close round.
And they figure out the combination to this safe.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Tried to score with the uppercut. Just misses with that jab. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. These two fighters are made for one another. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Seemed like eternity for them. There's the bell to start round 5. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
And he scores with the counter. A perfect counter shot. So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
Bob, look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought, this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything to get the win. I've got to box him. I've got to frustrate him. I've got to humiliate him and show him how good a boxer I am. That's the only way you beat an aggressive fighter. Show your boxing skills. Step out the way. Don't fight fire with fire. Use brain over brawn.
I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Nice counter shot. Jab misses. Just misses right uppercut. Beautiful counter punch. We wanted action, and they are delivering. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Oh, wait a minute! Roy Jones Jr. in trouble. You know that bell was... Let's start the 6th. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. The perfect counter lands. He blocks the uppercut. Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
So you're getting in there with someone that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get them close.
Punch scores. Do you believe what we are seeing? As we burn through these rounds, this aggressive fighter continues to come forward, seemingly with endless energy, John.
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there, they want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a terror. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to...
Oh my goodness, Johnny! Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Now they've got to wake up, they've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Well, this is the time that there's the bell to start round 7. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do. Did you see that? Roy Jones Jr., believe it or not, may want to take a knee here. That was the moment.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. The jab doesn't quite connect. How about that time counter shot? These two were made for each other. Roy Jones Jr. in trouble. A true champion knows how to get out of trouble after they got into trouble, and it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Defense is everything because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
Well done with that counter shot. Counter punches have to hurt. Caution being thrown to the wind. This round could go either way. 10 seconds. Whoa, wait a minute! Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now. Well, we're entering desperation. There's the bell to start round 8. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. Roy Jones Jr., believe it or not, may want to take a knee here. And right back into the fray.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
I wouldn't be surprised if they stopped this fight considering the swelling and the bruising.
Are you okay?
The referee says they're okay to fight, and we'll keep fighting. Counter punch caught him clean. That counter shot lands. Roy Jones Jr. in trouble. I thought that was going to be a knockdown at least.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's go back to the drawing board time, a unanimous decision victory.
They've done it before, now they're doing it again, and look what's happened. A unanimous decision. What a way, what tactics, what a game plan. What a result.